Welcome to our tutorial on posting sales invoices from ESC to Peachtree, which will walk you through the process of posting an invoice from ESC over to the Peachtree accounting software. The first thing to do is to create an invoice in ESC and save it. We will add an inventory part and a few billing codes to this invoice so that you can see how this information is transferred over to Peachtree. Once the invoice is saved in ESC, it is ready to post to Peachtree. It is important to note that the following invoice types will not post over to Peachtree: invoices that are on hold, quote invoices, and invoices that are not within the accounting period you are posting for. To post an invoice over to Peachtree, in ESC, click on the File pull-down menu and choose Post to Peachtree. The Post to Peachtree screen will automatically display the current accounting period that you are presently logged into Peachtree in, but the invoice number fields will be blank. To post all invoices for the specified accounting period, leave the invoice number fields blank and click Post. This will initiate the posting routine between the programs. If you want to just post a particular invoice number, then enter it in the first invoice number field and press the Tab key on your keyboard, which will autofill that same number in the second field. Click the Post button to start the process. If an invoice is posted already, attempting to repost it will have no effect here. If you want to post to a different accounting period, you must first change that accounting period within Peachtree. To do this, in Peachtree, go to the Task pull-down menu, System, and choose Change Accounting Period. Now that we have an invoice posted from ESC to Peachtree, let's go into Peachtree and take a look at it. In Peachtree, open the Customer Transaction History Report and locate the customer that the invoice was posted for. To do this, go to Reports and Forms, choose Accounts Receivable, and then double-click the Customer Transaction History. Double-clicking on any of these records will allow you to see their detail of invoices and payments. Double-clicking on the invoice itself shows us the Peachtree copy of this posted invoice, along with all of the same line items, prices, and tax totals. Double-clicking on the receipt entries will allow you to see the payments and payment amounts. Any related journal entries can be located in the General Ledger report in Peachtree. In Peachtree, go to Reports and Forms, General Ledger, and then double-click General Ledger from the list. If it becomes necessary that a change must be made to a posted invoice, or you need to delete the invoice, you can reverse this process by bringing up the invoice in the ESC's invoicing screen, but only after the invoice and related journal entries have been deleted out of Peachtree first. To find and delete the invoice and related journal entries in Peachtree, go to Edit and choose Find Transactions. In the Reference Number field, enter the 10-digit ESC invoice number in the From field and To field. Click the Find button. Double-clicking the entries will allow you to delete them. Make sure you delete the entries and not void them. You can now edit the invoice within ESC. Recall the invoice within ESC if it has been posted, and you will see a warning message indicating that the invoice has indeed been posted over to Peachtree. Now you can delete the invoice or modify it by adding the quantities or prices as needed, and then when you are done, click on the Save button. Now, go back to the File pull-down menu and choose Post to Peachtree to repost that invoice back to Peachtree again. Sometimes, it is necessary to generate a list of all unposted invoices in ESC. This can be easily done in ESC by going to Sales, Reports, Sales Reports, Sales Report. You will need to add the posting filter if it is not already in your list of available filters. Click on the Add Filter button and scroll down in the list until you find Sales Invoice Filter called Posted, P if the invoice is not posted. Click on the filter and it will immediately be added to the list of usable filters. Scroll to the bottom of the filter list and you will see a filter called Posted. In the From field, click the down arrow and select the option No to tell the report that you want to return a list of all sales invoices that have not been posted to Peachtree. Select the appropriate accounting period or date range and preview the report to get a list of all unposted invoices in ESC that meets the requirements of all selected filters. This concludes our tutorial on posting sales invoices from ESC to Peachtree.